we had the old switcheroo happen to us yesterday. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Driver Show. I'm your host, Trucker Dave. So yesterday was interesting. Right now we are in Kenosha, Wisconsin, but we're not delivering here. That's the strange thing. Yesterday I picked up a load in Akron. Started in Brookfield, Pennsylvania. Picked a load up in Akron. Coming through Ohio, and they had to change up some of the loads. So I took the Akron load to our South Holland drop yard. And what I did there is I dropped the Akron load, which was coming here to Kenosha, and I picked up a legged load that is going to Appleton, Wisconsin. Now, I didn't have enough time to make it up here, deliver Akron, grab a load from here that goes to the drop yard. I wouldn't have enough drive time to be able to do that, because usually when I get up here I have about an hour left. Excuse me, I'm trying to pour my coffee and I keep turning to do this, and coffee is very important. Grab my spoon. So wouldn't have had enough time to do all of that, so they just changed some things around for me and they made it work. So I dropped off Akron at the drop yard, picked up this load. I went as far as I could, which was Kenosha. And it is now just after 4 a.m. local time, and we're going to be getting on the road probably around 5 and run this up to Appleton, and we're going to deliver it. It's a live unload, and from there we're coming back down here. Well, we're going down to Pleasant Prairie, grabbing a load from down there, and that goes to Allentown tomorrow. So I'm not going to make it home tonight. I'm not even going to make it close to home tonight. I'm going to shoot for Perrysburg, Ohio, because that'll give me 8 hours to Allentown tomorrow morning. So if that happens, that's okay. I can have an 8-hour drive to Allentown. It still gives me 3 hours to drive from there. So we should be good to go. I don't know what to expect weather-wise today. I've been checking the radar. It's all jacked up. It's been showing snow and rain and wintry mix. Just nonsense. It's April, but it's Wisconsin, so it's expected that it can snow. What can you do? So either way, I got my coffee. I'm waking up, and we're gonna get on the road, and we're gonna go to Appleton. Welcome to Appleton, Wisconsin. They got a little bit of snow out here. That was a good drive. Didn't take quite as long as I thought it was going to take to get here. Drove 132 miles. When I trip planned yesterday, it was about 140. So somewhere I lost 8 miles. Oh well, it doesn't matter. When you get here, I did see that sign that said no trucks. Believe me. That's if you continue going down the road. I was going to be turning onto Northwest off of West Prospect. So I was good. I knew that ahead of time. I had already checked the map yesterday looking for truck routes to get here. And it's a straight shot. If you're coming from Kenosha, literally hop on 41. Follow that north all the way up here. Take exit 136 for Prospect Avenue. And then when you get here, you literally, I mean, you've seen me on the ramp there, and you turn right onto Northwest, you come down and turn left onto Strobe Road, and then it's right here on your left. And let's see what this guy says here, hang on. Sorry about that. The guy who's gonna be unloading the rolls of paper, he came out and had said that the dock plate wouldn't open. So he wanted me to pull up about 2 inches, see if he can get it unwedged. I said, sure. And the light went green again. So apparently there's still an issue. Let me take care of this here, and then, because this is what I'm dealing with. I mean, you're like at the building, right on it. And on this side, you got a dumpster. So I'm gonna help try to get this figured out, see if he needs me to move around a little bit. Okay, now we have it all situated. I had to maneuver the trailer around a little bit for that dock plate. They got you so tight right in here. I mean, you pull in over here, and I pulled up past here, and I went right in here where it says dock 13 back there. They only have one receiving dock, which is dock 13. And I had to back almost onto the road, come up here at an angle, and then pull up and then just literally jackknife it in and straighten out. But that's a pretty wide dock plate. I haven't seen one like that in a while. Usually they're a little more narrow than the actual platform. This one's just as long. That was different, I gotta say. I'm not complaining. Guy was super nice. You know, he's just like, front of the trailer needs to go that way, back it in, straighten it out, and well, okay, no problem. And we got it to work. He's in there now. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, but either way, we got it all figured out, got it all taken care of. So the shipping and receiving office opens at 7:30 a.m. here. We pulled in pretty much right at 7:30 local time. I planned to be here at 8 o'clock, but the roads did not get as bad as I thought they were going to. I was anticipating a little bit worse than what it was, so that's okay. I was shooting for 8, but I'll take 7:30. Worked out real good. When you go in that dock there, you got to ring the buzzer to get in the door, and then there's a phone. You got to press the button on the phone to call for the driver to, or the loader or unloader, whatever you want to call them, to come and unload you. It's a little noisy in there. Very tight dock though, very tight, but that's all right. We made it happen. But yeah, they open at 7:30. That guy's really nice. You know, I kind of like him there. It's just a lot of trucks in and out, and that's it. I'm in the way a little bit, but that's okay. But if you're bringing rolls of paper, it even says, what does it say right there? Paper roll deliveries, driver ring bell here. And that's right on the door there. So there you go. There's a little insight to if you're delivering to Great Northern. Is it Great Northern? Great Northern Corporation, GNC, on Strobe Road in Appleton, Wisconsin. That was like 12 minutes to unload. That was it. So got the tandem slid back to where I had them, got the doors all closed up, got the bills and messages sent in. Let's get out of here. That was great. In the dock, 12 minutes. Now we're on the road. Now we're gonna head back down 41 north, and we're going to, or I'm sorry, we're going to head back down 40. We're taking 40. That's what I meant to say. Is, 41 north to Pleasant Prairie from Appleton. Now we're going to run 41 south all the way down, and that'll be it. Catch Pleasant Prairie, grab that load, try to make it to Perrysburg, Ohio. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what we can get into. We're at Love's. We're at Love's in Illinois. Came back here, or not came back here, I came here because local time, it's 10:13 a.m. My trailer, excuse me, my trailer's not supposed to be ready till it's 12:01 pickup, so it'll be ready just after 12. So there's no reason. I mean, I am like 2 miles away from the pickup. There's no reason to go there now, drop this trailer, and sit there for potentially an hour and a half. I don't care for that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hang out here, and I don't think I need to run in and grab anything. Anyways, I'm just gonna hang out here, and I'm gonna eat, and when that trailer's ready, I'm gonna go grab that, and we'll be good to go. So this is fun. Southbound on 294, I got the loaded trailer. It was snowing earlier, turned to some rain, and now we are just north of the Chicago O'Hare Airport, and traffic has just completely dwindled down to 3-4 miles an hour. So we'll just keep crawling through here. I don't know what happened. Nobody on the CB is really saying much, so we'll just have to play it by ear and see it when we get there. I don't know. I got 5.5 hours left on my clock, just enough to make it to where I need to be for the night. So we're just gonna keep on going. Good morning, everybody. 4:43 in the morning. Just got done doing my pre-trip, and I'm gonna be getting ready to hit the road here. Passed Perrysburg yesterday by about a half hour-ish. Made it to the Commodore Perry Service Plaza. I wanted to try to make it to the Vermilion Service Plaza because it's a lot bigger, but it was pushing it. Getting here, I had about a half hour left on my drive time. Let me roll my window up so you can hear me a little better. So I wanted to make it to Vermilion Valley because the Service Plaza is a lot bigger. But that was about 35 minutes away from here, and with about a half hour left of drive time, I would have to have stopped like a couple miles before it on the shoulder and went into personal conveyance time to get there. And that to me was just not reasonable to do, so I figured let me just stop here. I parked right on the end, right up front by the exit, and this guy here parks next to me, which he's not in a spot, which I don't care. These service plazas, sometimes you get here late, you have to make your own spots. Just like everybody lined up here, up front there, all the way down. Well, anyways, with him right next to me, it might look like a lot of room on camera, but it's really not. I can't make it out on the left. So I'm gonna go to the right and squeeze past this guy next to me here. And that open area over there, that is where I will turn around. I'll just spin around, and then the exit's right over here. And I'll just get back out on the highway. Did I actually open that monster? I did. Okay. Couldn't tell. I was focused on the video. Oh, yeah. All green monster. Oh, man. Delicious. Well, let's get on the road. We've got about a 7.5 hour drive to Allentown, roughly. Maybe a little bit more, depending on some of the construction they have going on and the mountains. This load's not too heavy. My suspension pressure is sitting at 35. I'm gonna stop at Pilot in Austintown and splash some fuel in, just enough to get to Allentown. But Either way, I know you can't see me. Either way, let's get on the road. Has anyone been to that reptile land in, where's that at in Pennsylvania? What is that, Williamsport? Lewisburg? Somewhere around there. It's near exit 215 on 80 in Pennsylvania. Thinking about, at some point, taking my family out there as a little trip, because, you know, we have a lot of reptiles. I just didn't know if it was worth it, because that is hours away from home. We live in Ohio, and going all the way out there in PA with 3 kids, that might be a little tough. So I would want to make sure that it's worth it. Drive out there, go to reptile land, stay at a hotel, head on back. We just got to figure out how to get the animals taken care of for that little vacation that it would be. But we're in Pennsylvania now. You've probably seen that in the last clip. We're coming up to Milesburg now, exit 158 for Route 150. I've got a weird love-hate relationship with Pennsylvania. I love the scenery, I love the mountains, I love the weather, how it just changes randomly. But as a truck driver, I don't like Pennsylvania, especially 80. It could be a death trap if you're not ready. And they're doing a lot of construction right now too, so it's hit and miss when lanes close and when they don't. So, oh well, that's right, I just finished that monster a little bit ago. It is now 20 after 11, just about. It's 11:17. I did stop and grab some fuel, just a little splash fuel, enough to get to Allentown and back. And I actually ran home real fast, helped take care of the bearded dragons and the leopard gecko, and checked on our snake that we think is pregnant. Just we're waiting on eggs at this point, and checked on the rats as well. Helped my wife with a few things, getting the kids ready for school. And I took I took the girls to school. She took our son to school and went to work. So it worked out really good. And then I went back to the truck, and we're on our way. Our reload is tomorrow in Akron, Ohio, and that delivers on Monday. So I'm going to grab that load tomorrow and then go back home. And then I'll leave on Sunday, get up to Kenosha. I might deliver it on Sunday. It just depends what time I get up there. If not, I'll deliver it on Monday and have my reload out of Kenosha or Pleasant Prairie. Somewhere in Wisconsin, I'll have my reload. And take that back to Allentown on Tuesday. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. What are you going to do? The other question I have, too. This is a Gatorade. What do you call this? The flavor is Glacier Cherry. That's what I call it. I call Gatorade by the name of the flavor. I don't call it by the color. And my wife, as well as our friend Jeff, they're making fun of me for that, because they just say the blue one, or the yellow one, or the orange one, or the white one. I don't do that. There's too many variations of that color of Gatorade out there to call it just the color. You say blue. Well, there's like 3 different shades of blue. Is it Cool Blue? Is it Glacier Freeze? What is it? I call it by the name of the flavor. So let me know in the comments if you do that as well, or if I'm the weird one here, because I have no idea. I call it by the name of the flavor. That's what seems the most reasonable to me. So that's what I do. Excuse me, let me turn that down real quick. I don't need anybody swearing on the channel, on the CB that goes onto the channel. Try to edit that out. I try to keep it as clean as possible to abide by YouTube's guidelines, as well as I don't want to offend anyone. So I try to keep it clean on here as much as I possibly can. But we're just going to keep on moving. We're going to get this thing delivered and see how far we can make it. And then, like I said, we'll pick up Akron tomorrow. So, fun. Well, I appreciate everybody tuning in. If you haven't already, please take a minute to subscribe to the channel. It doesn't take long. It's free. It helps us out. Like these videos. Leave me a comment. I try to respond to every single comment when I have time. And share these videos with anyone that you know. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day. And have a great hike.